For cheap, reliable Ultimate Team coins, check out UT Coin Traders, and if you want any MSP and PSN, check out G2A. Both links will be down below. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome yourselves back to another FIFA 15 card prediction. Today we've been going through 2 more Arsenal players, and normally we'll be going through 3 players for each club. So to start with, we have the main man from Arsenal, not the main man, but you know what I mean. It's Olivier Giroud. Now he's scored 22 goals in 51 games, and that's why I'm doing a prediction for his next year's card, because I feel that he's done really well. Though people don't give him credit for how well he does, I've actually decided to give him an upgrade. Now I don't know if this will happen or not, because he had a January upgrade, and you tend to not have too many more upgrades after your January one. It'll be very close to the card that he gets in, you know, FIFA 15, but he's done really well, and I think he's had a lot of pressure on him, and it's the same with Torres. He's the only striker really at Arsenal who is any good, and he's got that I don't know what you'd say, but there is a lot of pressure on him, and it's the same with Torres. You know, they struggle because of that, but Giroud has done pretty well this season. As you can see, I've given him an 82 rated, I've bumped him up by 1. I've given him a little bit more pace, a little bit more shooting, because he has scored a considerable amount of goals. 22 goals in a season in all competitions really is not bad for someone like Giroud. And I've given him his heading +2 and also +1 on his dribbling. Whether or not that would be enough to bump it up a whole overall, I think it will either be an 81 with slightly better stats or an 82 like the one there. If you guys do have any suggestions for what Giroud's card looks like, or the next player that I'm doing in about 10 seconds on screen, then do tweet me with it, and just use the Futhead card creator to make your card. So that's what I think Giroud's card will look like, and hopefully he'll have a bit more pace than that maybe, because unfortunately I can't use Giroud on Ultimate Team, and I was going to make a full Arsenal team, but you try and do it, and Giroud, he's just not quick enough, and he gets bullied off the ball very quickly, and he's a very frustrating player to use. But we are going to move on into the second player that I'm doing, and that is SZCZESNY. I don't know how to say his first name, but I gave it a go. He's played 37 times, and you may be like, surely because he had his winter upgrade, he wouldn't get another one. Now, SZCZESNY has been outstanding this season. I was so upset when I found out he wasn't going to get a Team of the Season card. I felt that he did really well. Halfway through the season, he was joint clean sheets with 8 clean sheets, so at like the January time. And he had an awesome season. The only time he didn't really play was in the FA Cup, which obviously we won, but Fabianski filled in for him, and now he's the only keeper I think we have left, because I think Viviano was on loan and Fabianski has moved to Swansea, so good luck to them. But SZCZESNY is a really solid keeper, and he's someone that just doesn't get enough respect for how well he does, and I feel his card being only an 80 rated, it's not quite fair enough for how well he actually does in games, and he is up there with the other keepers. So I have given him an 82 rated card, which I feel is very fair. I'm trying to be as non-biased as possible, which is why, you know, after this we'll move on to another team. So if you guys have any teams that I can do next in the Premier League for predictions, then let me know. But we have gone with an 82 with 2 more handling, 3 more kicking, and 2 more positioning. Now I feel like his diving is about right. You know, 85 is very high for diving, and you know, people like Czech I don't believe are too much higher than that, maybe even the same. So I don't want to, I try and balance it out. I'm not too good with like the actual stats on the individual card, but the actual like overall is kind of what I'm predicting more than the actual stats on the card, because that's very hard to predict what exact stats will come up, and it's very hard to find stats for certain players who aren't as big. Like if you're looking for Ronaldo stats for last season, it's easy. It's when you're trying to find people like SZCZESNY and Giroud, it proves to be very difficult to find specific stats on the internet. That's why there's only, you know, the 2 stats there, or the 1 stat, because obviously SZCZESNY hasn't scored a goal this season as he is a goalkeeper. But that's the kind of card that I feel that he would get. I feel it's very fair. Maybe an 81, you know, 81 or 82. I think around that region would be fair for SZCZESNY. Anything more than that is just too much. He's not quite there yet, but he is a solid keeper. So thank you very much for watching this card prediction, guys. If you have enjoyed, then do leave a like. If we can hit 5, that would be awesome. And as I said a minute ago, if you want to leave me the next team that I've done, so I've done Arsenal, I'm going to be doing 3 more, maybe 4, because there's a couple more teams in the Premier League that I feel would deserve a, you know, a little potential player ratings for next season. We're doing 3 players for each team, and we'll go through the Bundesliga, the Serie A, the BBVA, and obviously the Premier League, as we are doing now, maybe the Liga 1 as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.